So a bunch of guys just pulled up and shot my truck with me in it.
Venturing deep into the depths of the forest can be horrifying. But what happens when you encounter someone or something you'd rather not meet, like this man did?
You hear those gunshots? They don't want me here.
Devil's Castle. Justin, a popular YouTuber behind the channel Fearless and Far, known for exploring unique cultures, set off on a camping trip to Turkey's legendary Devil's Castle, renowned for its dark rituals and eerie ruins. While he promised suspense and intrigue, he was unaware that his adventure would take a terrifying turn.
Look at this, look at this, look at this. Oh no. It's a light. Is this place lit up at night? It wouldn't make any sense though. I mean, obviously the light's here, but the town is way beyond the edge. You can't even see it, so it would be lit up for... I mean, no one will be able to see it lit up. Oh, but the cables are cut. Look at that.
Cut wires. At first glance, it may appear insignificant, but this was the spark that ignited a series of events that unraveled in ways no one predicted.
Guys, someone came with a gun and fired shots at the castle. They're firing shots at me. That's them there with a flashlight. You hear those gunshots? They don't want me here.
The sharp sound of gunshots broke the quiet night. Justin was lost in thought at first, but as the noise grew louder, he felt a wave of panic. Realizing he needed to escape, he quickly looked for a safe place. In a rush, he texted his friend who lived nearby. The urgency of his situation poured through his words, and within moments, his friend responded, dialing the police as fast as he could. In a short while, the police arrived and quickly assessed the situation.
Hello, hello, hello. Merhaba.
Mike, where are you from?
From Canada.
Canada.
You made me very slick. It's a big gun.
Yok,
No,
sorun
no.
yok. No problem.
No problems.
Turkish. Hoş geldin. You are welcome.
Nereye? Aşağı mı inmiştin?
Yeah.
Çağırdık seni.
Sen neredeydin?
Can I make video?
No.
No?
No.
No, okay, okay. So you thought I was a you thought I was a thief?
Yeah.
The only thing I was taking was photos. How many bullets did you shoot?
4 or 5.
4 or 5 bullets. And then you? 3. So 5. 5 from a pistol and 3 from a AK-47 or something similar.
Mike diyor. Fuck you children.
Exactly. I was like, what the fuck? And then I ran so fast in the dark with no light up a cliff. I could have freaking died.
What's your job?
My job is YouTube. YouTube, yeah.
Bro,
Mike, Bright.
My
channel ID?
YouTube channel is FEARLES. You gonna subscribe? Yeah.
yeah.
Do you want me to?
Mike, bro.
We scared you a little. At least let's subscribe. Merhaba.
Merhaba Mike.
Hi guys.
Saat nedir bu milleti sen niye böyle ediyorsun?
I caused the problem.
YouTube'danmış ya video çekiyormuş.
All good, yeah?
Bu saate kadar durulur mu burada?
They decided to escort Justin to a nearby boutique hotel for safety. With gratitude and anxiety, Justin followed, hoping the hotel would offer him some peace. Now, do you recall the cut wires I mentioned earlier?
Oh, but the cables are cut. Look at that.
Here's what went down.
Well, check this out. So when the police arrived, actually the locals had told them that there was a treasure hunter here. The locals that saw me come in, they saw a strange car park, a guy walk out with all this weird equipment. No one really does this stuff, right? And so they called the authorities. Those authorities came and then saw all the lights off in the castle. Normally there's lights. I thought that it was the lights were here to keep, you know, those damn kids out of the castle, spray painting and having That's what I thought. But no, it's for treasure hunters, because if it's all lit up, the treasure hunters don't come and destroy this place. That's probably why that little cave is blasted in the side, actually, from treasure hunters destroying it. So they came here, they heard there was a suspicious guy, they ran the plates on my rental vehicle, saw it was a rental, and saw a smashed control panel down at the entrance. I saw it walking in again today. So they automatically assumed a treasure hunter came, cut all the lights, and was here just destroying the place looking for treasure.
It turned out that Justin was mistakenly identified as one of the treasure hunters who had been snooping around. In an attempt to stop him from getting too close, a few shots were fired, not intending to hit him, but rather to frighten him off.
That's in there with a flashlight. You hear those gunshots? They don't want me here.
The whole situation was far more chaotic, and the misunderstanding escalated quickly. But thanks to Justin's friend's quick action, the situation was resolved peacefully. A little misunderstanding placed Justin's life on the line. However, the next camper placed his life on the line when he decided to house sit for a friend. House sit gone wrong. This disturbing footage was captured by Taylor from the YouTube channel Taylor Van Beek, known for his camping videos. In May 2022, he embarked on a chilling van camping trip while house-sitting for a friend, unaware of the terrifying encounter ahead.
I don't know what the heck's going on, but I think I just heard some gunshots right outside my truck. I'm gonna go ahead and get in the house because I'm kind of freaked out right now. Oh.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning right now. We just heard some gunshots go off.
I don't know what the heck's going on.
And I have not seen any cops show up, so I don't know if those were actually gunshots that went off, but I think we're gonna go ahead and just fall asleep on the couch inside this house, and I will see you guys in the morning.
Taylor's sleep was interrupted by gunshots outside of his truck, prompting him to leave and seek refuge at his friend's house. His adventure had taken a terrifying turn, but curiosity pushed him to investigate further the next morning. Unfortunately, his findings only deepened the unsettling atmosphere. The Ring camera at his friend's house recorded a nearby shooting, sending shivers down his spine as he realized that he could have been hit by a stray bullet. Thankfully, he survived, highlighting the need for constant vigilance, as danger can strike unexpectedly. A misunderstanding. Scarer is a channel renowned for its captivating horror camping content, transporting viewers to some of the most spine-chilling locations across Indonesia. However, in March 2025, the nature of this horror content took an unexpected turn, leading to a completely different experience for his audience.
Oke teman-teman, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to Scarer. Jadi pada kesempatan malam ini teman-teman, ini kita kebetulan teman-teman ya, ada Dapi yang datang lagi ke Kalimantan Selatan atau channel Bucin TV teman-teman. Nah jadi dia ini teman-teman rencananya pengen ke beberapa tempat di daerah Kalimantan Selatan lagi, dan pengen ke daerah Kalteng ya.
Iya.
Nah,
di sini pengen ke Kalteng.
Nah, jadi dia pengen ke Kalteng, gue juga pengen nemenin.
At first, it seemed like just another typical horror video setup. Two creators in a tent at a location rumored to be haunted. Reality has a way of being far more terrifying than any ghost story could ever be.
Paling kecil ya? Di antara provinsi lain. Buat nggak bisa nih? Konten apa nih orang perusahaan kan ya? Ada apa nih? Ada apa?
Bapak dah ada di sini.
Beli. Oh,
Iya bang.
Bapak dah siapa di sini?
Bujur ada.
Iya. Mana gam? Bentar.
Keluar.
Kita ajak timah di sini mah apa? Bapak dah ada.
Keluar. Iya bentar. Kasih. Video. Aduh sebuah sandal. Aduh sebuah sepatu. Sudah.
Mulai video aja,
Tadi maksudnya video aja. Kayaknya pura-pura mau video tapi lain tujuannya.
Ini mata-mata nih. Kalau maksud lain bener ada apa-apa ya?
Udah, apa?
Ada. Kade kan tahu lah. Ini nih tanah siapa lah siapa.
Apa?
Tahu lah.
Bapak dah lah.
Kontennya apa nih?
Ada kalau konten Bapak dah
Konten apa? Izinnya mana izinnya?
Ya hancur tindanya gimana? Aku aja nggak pernah. Ya hancur. Orang perusahaan nggak?
Enggak Pak. Kami di sini bikin molah video.
Video apa?
Video YouTube. Kami
Video kalau ada ini.
Ada nih alasan aja nih nek.
Tujuannya
Ini dasar beban perusahaan nih. Nah, gem tahu lah di sini lah. Di sini nih lahannya pun siapa, lahannya kayak apa, tahu lah.
tahu.
Nah, makanya kan apa? Buan kamu masuk ke sini bapak ada itu di muka tuh melihat kalau portal.
Oh iya.
Nah, kenapa jadi dimasuki lagi?
Iya. Tadi ya kami tadi sempat nanya-nanya di warung.
Ini buan kan apa merekam nih maksudnya?
Malah video tuh ada
Enggak memang lagi
iya.
Ada nih buan sama aku hana. Buan ini buan perusahaan nggak?
Bujur.
Enggak.
Jadi terancak udah nggak kayak ini.
Ini orang
kampung. Ini enak menyebut asal lo. Sekiranya kami orang kampung nih yang disalahkan.
Iya.
Kami yang jaga di sini ya lo.
Kamu tahu ya kalau lahan ini portal itu bermasalah berarti artinya kan?
Iya. Kami malah konten. Jadi kami tadi lewat di sini, jadi tanya-tanya sehingga
itu harus berapa kalian sudah ini harus
bujur.
Sampai orang berapa itu?
Unfortunately, the campsite turned out to be the epicenter of a long-standing land dispute, which has been ongoing for years. The guards patrolling the area suspected that the YouTubers were corporate spies sent by a palm oil company to survey the land, especially since they were equipped with cameras and various gear. This led to an intense interrogation. The YouTuber attempted to explain that they were creating content.
Mulai video aja,
Tadi maksudnya video aja. Kayaknya pura-pura mau video tapi lain tujuannya.
Ini mata-mata nih. Kalau maksud lain bener ada apa-apa ya?
Enggak, apa?
Ada. Kade kan tahu lah. Ini nih tanah siapa lah siapa. Tahu lah.
Bapak dah lah.
Kontennya apa nih?
Ada kalau konten Bapak dah
Konten apa? Izinnya mana izinnya?
Ya hancur tindanya gimana? Aku aja nggak pernah. Ya hancur. Orang perusahaan nggak?
Enggak Pak. Kami di sini bikin molah video.
Video apa?
Video YouTube.
Video kalau ada ini sudah.
Ada nih alasan aja nih nek.
Tujuannya
Ini dasar beban perusahaan nih.
But their explanations seemed to fall on deaf ears.
Makanya kamu itu harusnya masuk ke pekarangan orang itu harus dicari dulu siapa yang punya, ini lahannya gimana, kenapa. Itu kan di depan itu akan ada portal. Apa ini perokok? Mati kami kak. Oh iya. Itu kan di depan itu kan ada
Sabar. Bisa bicara baik-baik Pak. Apa?
Makanya. Nah, gara-gara kalian kesini masuk tanpa ada izin, tanpa ada izin kan begini ceritanya. KTP, saya lihat KTP. Wah, semua kumpul. Ayo cepat kumpul KTP. Tahan semua ini. Ada yang beresnya semua ini. Masuk asal-asalan aja. Nah,
Sudah ke rumah Pak RT tadi cuman ada orang.
nah gini aja.
Iya.
Nah, kalian kalau memang benar-benar YouTuber atau apalah itulah. Nah, kami mandangnya kalian ini orang yang mau cari gara-gara masuk ke sini karena tanpa izin di sini.
Iya.
Nah, maka dari itu kalian semua harus ikut kami ke yang punya tanah. Kebetulan yang punya tanah ada di sini.
Iya, enggak apa-apa.
Nah, ikutlah kami. Kita gak usah banyak tanya kamu. Kalau mau selamat kamu ikut aja.
Ada RT nggak Pak? Ada biar kepala desa enak gitu.
Iya, ntar itu belakangan itu. Ikut. Semua ikut. tenda dulu. Oke, ya habis tenda dulu. Jangan lama.
Apa ya?
Kalau lama-lama kami hancurin aja sama kalian juga.
Iya.
The situation quickly escalated as more men arrived at the scene, forcing them to pack up their equipment and follow the locals. The uncertainty of not knowing who they are dealing with, combined with being in an unfamiliar environment at night, created a genuinely terrifying situation. But then, something unexpected happened.
Saya juga nggak tahu sih itu, maksudnya tanah itu punya siapa?
Tadi? Yang di mana tadi?
Daerah atas.
Oh, ini bukan dari orang perusahaan kan?
Bukan.
Karena kan kita lagi sengketa bang di situ.
Iya.
Jadi kan keluarga kami kan abah orangnya kan selalu jaga di situ. Karena takutnya gini bang, mungkin tadi agak ini ya, karena yang jaga agak strict karena kemarin itu ada kejadian pipa air rusak di situ ya, secara nggak langsung nuduhnya ke kami bang. Makanya kami takut ada apa-apa gimana nanti kami juga yang disalahin karena kan kami lagi sengketa, kami digugat, kami dikriminalisasi di situ padahal itu tanah saya bang. Itu jangan sampai nanti pipa itu ada yang rusak atau kerusak nanti saya lagi yang laporin bang sama tuh perusahaan. Gitu.
Oh berarti tadi tanah yang tadi Bang Davi pakai konten itu tanahnya siapa namanya kak?
Itu atas nama suami sih bang. John Akong. Aku namanya Winda.
Oh oke.
Itu SHM atas nama suami John Akang.
Tapi kami bikin konten horor tadi diizinin ya kak ya?
Boleh. Asal bukan dari perusahaan kan ya?
Bukan.
Kalau dari perusahaan sih nggak apa-apa bang. Nggak apa-apa sih, nggak masalah.
Kalau dari tadi kan kita dengan perusahaan ya, maksudnya kami juga nggak tahu perusahaan apa ya kak, soalnya tadi kan kita kesana juga nggak ngeliat perusahaan sama sekali, nggak ngeliat ada apa gitu.
Jadi kalau abang lewatin lagi pos kami, ke dalam itu ada PT Karis Malam Persada bang. Itu yang lagi bersengketa sama kami bang.
Perusahaan apa betul?
Pabrik sawit. Ya ini abang ini kan ya, abang konten ya lumayan lah bang. Kalau bisa sekalian deh bang.
Kalian apa tuh kak?
Sekalian saya juga pengen, maksudnya sekalian diangkat berita supaya saya bisa dapat keadilan lah bang.
Winda shared that her family has owned the land since 2015, backed by proper legal documentation. However, for the past 9 years, a palm oil company has been using the land without any compensation. To make matters worse, the company once sold the land to another entity without the family's knowledge. Despite their attempts to reclaim their land through legal means, they faced corruption at every turn. This was the reason locals suspected that the YouTubers were spies sent by the palm oil company.
Paling kecil ya? Di antara provinsi lain.
Buat nggak bisa nih? Konten apa nih orang perusahaan kan ya? Ada apa nih? Ada apa?
Bapak dah kata di sini.
Beli. Oh,
Iya bang.
Bapak dah siapa di sini?
Bujur ya kak.
Iya. Mana jam? Bentar.
Keluar.
Kerja timah di sini maaf Pak, Bapak dah ada.
Keluar.
Iya bentar.
Boleh video. Aduh sepatu sandal. Aduh sepatu sudah.
Mulai video aja,
Tadi maksudnya video aja. Kayaknya pura-pura mau video tapi lain tujuannya.
Ini mata-mata nih. Kalau maksud lain bener ada apa-apa ya?
Enggak, apa? Kadai kan tahu lah. Ini nih tanah siapa, lahan siapa. Tahu lah.
Padahal lah.
Kontennya apa nih?
Ada kalau konten
Konten apa? Izinnya mana izinnya?
Ya hancur tindanya gimana? Aku aja nggak pernah. Ya hancur. Orang perusahaan nggak?
Enggak Pak. Kami di sini bikin molah video.
Video apa?
Video YouTube.
Video ada ini sudah.
Ada nih alasan aja nih nek.
Tujuannya
Ini dasar beban perusahaan nih. Nah, gem tahu lah di sini lah. Di sini nih lahannya pun siapa, lahannya kayak apa, tahu lah. Tahu. Nah, makanya kan apa? Bukan kamu masuk ke sini bepadah kada itu di muka tuh melihat kalau portal.
Oh iya.
Nah, kenapa jadi dimasuki lagi?
Tadi ya kami tadi sempat nanya-nanya di warung.
Ini bun kan apa merekam nih maksudnya?
Molah video tuh ada
enggak memang lagi video. Ada di bun sama aku hana. Bun perusahaan enggak?
Bujur.
Enggak.
Jadi rancak udah nengah kayak ini.
Ini orang kampung.
Ini enak menyebut asal sekira kami orang kampung nih yang disalahkan.
Iya.
Kami yang jaga di sini ya lo.
Kamu tahu ya kalau lahan ini portal itu bermasalah berarti artinya kan?
Iya. Kami malah konten. Jadi kami tadi lewat di sini, jadi tanya-tanya sehingga
itu terus beberapa kalian sudah ini terus
bujur.
Sampai orang berapa?
Fortunately, the misunderstanding was cleared up and the situation was resolved amicably. Stray gunfire. James, the YouTuber behind the channel What's Up with James, is no stranger to van life. His dream has always been to live on the road full time, but on this particular trip, his adventure took a terrifying turn.
Yeah, so that was pretty crazy because these guys pulled up, and you know, I don't know. I think hopefully it was just a bunch of kids or whatever, but you know, even hopefully, but. So I'm in the truck, and, you know, these guys pulled up, and I heard them pull up, and I was like, okay, well, you know, I'm at this building, because I was staying at that abandoned place, and I'm at this building, and, man, it was crazy. They just started shooting at my truck, and I'm in it. So I ducked down. I was like, oh, my God. Like, I ducked down. I was like, okay, well, you know, they're shooting at the glass, whatever. And then I heard them take off, and I just got out and, you know, basically got in the front, checked it out, got in the front and drove off because I'm not going to stay there tonight. Obviously, not after that. You know what I mean?
He was violently jolted awake by the sound of gunfire hitting his truck. His heart raced as he ducked down, unsure of where the shots were coming from. When he finally glanced up, he was shocked by what he saw.
I mean, I haven't found any rounds yet. They're small. It's 22 probably, right? Or something, but I haven't seen any rounds in here or anything. My truck's a mess, but yeah, so aside from needing a new window, I'm okay. I guess let that be a lesson, you know what I mean? Just be careful if you do anything like this, or a lesson to me too. You know, that was scarier than any paranormal experience or anything like that I could have. That was pretty wild. You know, you're sitting in your truck and it's being shot at, like, regardless of whether it's a small caliber or not. That was a pretty scary experience. So you hit it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, and it's falling apart. I decided to go home. I had to stop and put gas, but I decided to go home after this because I got to get this fixed because this is my daily driver. It was pretty crazy. Like, I did hear them pull up, but I was still like half asleep, right? I think I even have toothpaste in my mustache still, like, you know, because that's like 2 feet away from my head. But so I was like half asleep. They pulled up. I was like, whatever, you know what I mean? And then started shooting. I was like, oh my God, it was just crazy. It's a weird situation. So, but yeah, I did decide to go home.
James was taken aback when he discovered 8 bullet holes in his window. He recounted the harrowing experience of narrowly escaping stray gunfire and admitted that this encounter was far more terrifying than any paranormal activity he had ever faced, as it could have cost him his life.
That was scarier than any paranormal experience or anything like that I could have. That was pretty wild. You know, you're sitting in your truck and it's being shot at, like, regardless of whether it's a small caliber or not. That was a pretty scary experience.
Shaken and fearful, he made the difficult choice to cut his trip short and head back home. Thankfully, he headed home unscathed. Southern Fell. Black Crag is a YouTuber known for his calm hiking videos and overnight camping trips in rugged nature. In June 2023, his content took a turn when he camped on Southern Fell in the Lake District, a site known for its mysteries and strange sightings.
Right, I've switched to night vision mode. Got the infrared on, and I probably look very, very strange, but I can't see anything now. It's kind of weird looking, probably in this. There's still quite a bit of light in the sky there, but in terms of on the ground, it's very dark. You can see Finn though. Yeah, so I've not seen anything. I've not seen a single, not even a single soldier. Nothing, absolutely nothing. So that's okay. I think I'm going to head back to the tent now and settle down, get a little bit of kip, hopefully not get woken up in the night. I think it's going to be a very early start in the morning because it's going to get very light soon. Not long at all. What the Oh, what the hell? There's a bloke stood next to my tent. What the That has absolutely scared the out of me. I'm not kidding you. I was walking down there, coming back towards the tent, talking to you guys. I'm telling you right now, there was somebody stood right here. Oh, I'm not kidding you, the hairs on my arms are stood up. My skin is crawling. Right there. Finn's just oblivious to it. Right, there's no way I'm staying here tonight. No way. I can't stay here. I'm gonna have to pack a tent up and go in the dark. I mean, I've kind of looked in this grass here to see if someone was about, you know, like doing a prank or something. But there's no one in here, and I would have heard them move off. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. This is terrifying. I don't want to go near the tent. It's just a little bit lighter over here for some reason. Oh, what to do? I mean, it could just be some around here, you know, just winding me up, knowing that there's someone up here. I mean, I did get spotted by several people coming up, so it could be someone trying to prank me, but I would have heard them. I would have seen them move off, and I would have heard them move off. Unless they're in the flipping tent. Unless actually I saw them in front of the tent and they've climbed in. I would have heard the zip. I would have heard that go. So, sorry, my head's gone now. I don't know what to do. I'm going to have to have a think. Just looking around and stuff. Right. Let's get in the tent. I just want to make sure there's nobody in here. I don't know if that makes me feel any better, because that means there's potentially someone out here. Don't know why I'm using this if you can't see a damn thing. Right, Finn, should we get inside? Come on, in you go. Okay, we're in the tent. I don't know, honestly I don't know what the hell I saw then. I don't know whether I saw, maybe it might have been my imagination now. Honestly, I don't know, but flipping heck, that really spooked me. Really spooked me. We're just gonna try and get a bit of kip and see how we get on. Finn's down. Honestly, I don't think I'll get any kip at all. I'll be just paranoid all night. I mean, there's still quite a lot of light outside. And I don't know if you can hear me. I'm just saying there's still quite a lot of light outside, and I'm just half expecting a silhouette to go past. I'm just hearing loads of noises, and I know you hear loads of noises anyway when you're in the tent, because the tent's flapping and there's bits of grass against it and there's all sorts of weirdness, but I'm completely spooked. Anyway, we'll see how we get on.
The atmosphere became eerie, as if something was watching him. Gripped by fear, he stayed in his tent, and by morning, rushed to leave. Unsure if he truly encountered something, or if it was just his imagination, Crag decided to return to the same spot to uncover what happened that night.
What I was doing, I was kind of making sure there's no one here. Just checking the environment. There was a bloke around earlier on who was flying a kite up there, and he went down. I watched him go right down. He disappeared, and then I came back. And as I came back, I was just approaching the tent. It was round about here, and how did I have it? So I was talking like this, blah blah blah, and I'm absolutely certain there was someone stood right by the tent, and that's why I was like, what the hell? So what I did is I got the camera and I spun it round like this and started to face forward and walk towards the tent. So I was kind of coming down here. It certainly wasn't boggy. It was nice and dry that night. And as I got to the tent, there was no one there. So I was still filming this whole time. Got here, like, right, okay, someone's messing about here. They're either hiding behind the tent or they've jumped into this long grass here. So I came over here, started looking in the grass. I think I might have even got my torch out at this point and shining it around. Nothing, nobody, absolutely nothing there at all, and no one around, just no one anywhere. So that really spooked me. I mean, if you've seen it, I was kind of sat in the tent like, oh, God, is there someone out there? Is there no one out there? Was it my imagination? And in the end, I kind of thought, well, it probably was just my imagination. I probably was seeing something in the background, perhaps. That I played the footage back, and if you've seen the video, you'll see that it cuts out. It cuts out as I turn the camera around and start walking that direction. I was still filming then. I was still going towards that grass and looking and everything, and I didn't know until I got home that actually that footage, because you can't play it on the back on the you can't play it back on the camera, it's rubbish. I didn't find out until I got home that the camera for some reason just stopped recording as soon as I turned around. However, and I'll put it on the screen now, I caught something. There was something stood by the tent, something tall, something scary looking, but pretty much what I saw, you know. So what I saw was actually there. And I'm going to tell people this story. They always go, oh yeah, whatever. You know, the camera cut out, yeah, whatever. But it did. It actually did cut out. But it was, yeah, just watching that back at home. I sat in my little office and I had absolute chills up and down my spine. It terrified me looking at it. I never said anything about it. I didn't kind of draw any attention to it on the video. I just want to see if anybody else would see it. And a handful of people did see, you know, they even sent me screenshots. There's something definitely stood by your tent. But yeah, I didn't really want to kind of make it into a huge deal because I don't know, it's just weird. Yeah, I mean, just it's a strange hill, you know, and it's obviously got some sort of a backstory to it. There's obviously something going on up here.
Was it merely a coincidence that his camera cut off just as he attempted to record the figure he spotted, or was it simply a product of his imagination?
What the hell? There's a bloke stood next to my tent. What the That has absolutely scared the out of me. I'm not kidding you. I was walking down there, coming back towards the tent, talking to you guys. I'm telling you right now, there was somebody stood right here. Oh, I'm not kidding you, the hairs on my arms are stood up. My skin is crawling. Right there. Finn's just oblivious to me. Right, there's no way I'm staying here tonight. No way. I can't stay here. I'm gonna have to pack the tent up and go in the dark. I mean, I've kind of looked in this grass here to see if someone was about, you know, like doing a prank or something. But there's no one in here, and I would have heard them move off.
Did he truly capture something inexplicable lurking on Southern Fell? We'd love to hear your thoughts on this encounter in the comments below as we explore more disturbing experiences. Vandalized vehicle. Vicky and her friend embarked on a peaceful wild camping adventure in the heart of Snowdonia, completely unaware that their journey would take a turn for the disastrous.
Here's where we're leaving the car. Here's where we're going. So we think we found quite a little quiet lake spot for tonight. It's near Linogwen and that little busy area. And yeah, so hopefully think I've been quite clever in where we've parked and how we found it. And I'm thinking we're going to be fairly alone tonight. So that's always good in Snowdonia in September. See that little dot up there? That's Amy at the top of the hill. And here's me back at the bottom. Because why? We forgot the water filter. And we realised when we was right at the top. It doesn't look that steep from here, but I promise, it's steep.
As night descended, they discovered the perfect campsite, convinced it would provide them with a peaceful night's rest. However, the following morning greeted them with the sound of rain and an unsettling atmosphere. After fulfilling their desire to camp overnight, they knew it was time to break camp. They packed up their gear and made their way back to the camping area, only to be confronted with a nightmare.
So, coming back from the car, from our camp, I have 4 flat tires and a smashed windscreen and a smashed window, complete with rock inside.
Poor car. Are you still on hold, babe?
Yeah. I've been on the phone for 57 minutes.
For someone who didn't want us to stay here, they've made us stay here a real long time. Strange.
Trying to get rescued from this place. The breakdown people don't cover it. So on the phone with the insurance, and it's looking like it's going to be bye-bye to the car. It's going to have to get scrapped, and I'm going to have to make a claim, but it's not going to be repairable apparently because of the damage, so it's probably going to be bye-bye car. So the farmers literally killed our car, murdered it.
They returned to find their car vandalized beyond repair, a shocking sight that left them with disbelief. Nearby, a dry patch on the concrete suggested that someone, possibly on a quad bike, had been there recently. Vicky couldn't shake the feeling that a local farmer she had met earlier might be behind the damage. But without any proof, it was just a suspicion, with no insurance support.
Mainly just for the insurance purposes. Not that that's going to help me at all, because apparently because of the age of the car, it's just not economical for them to repair it, so that's it for the car.
I guess he wasn't strong enough to smash this one fully. Oh, you guys, you look so comfy. Oh, I'm gonna have to say goodbye to this car camping bed, guys. Sad. Even if wild camping is technically not allowed, but everyone does it, you just come and ask someone to move on. We literally would have moved on. You don't do this. This is childish. This is a child letting out its rage.
Their car was officially written off. Sometimes, the real danger in the wild isn't the animals or anything supernatural. It's the people who don't want you there.